What's up guys, it's Aaronitmar. So we're hitting that point in Smash Ultimate's post-release cycle where we're kinda ready for the next character. We've gone through the cycle of a character getting announced, revealed, and then released. And then the fun part of actually playing the character, learning their ins and outs, and getting used to the fact that this character is a part of Smash now. They are on the roster. And playing about 200 Steves in one night on Quick Play. Please just pick another character, I'm begging you. Anyway, now that we're kinda used to Steve being in Smash, I don't know about you guys, but I personally am getting a bit antsy on who the next character could be, or more specifically, when that character is going to be announced. I've been thinking, and I think that we can potentially expect the next character to at the very least be revealed before the end of 2020. Whether or not it's released before 2020 ends remains to be seen. I would personally bet on an early 2021 drop with a 2020 reveal, but let me walk you through my logic for that. Based on the Super Mario 35th Anniversary drop and the information we got around that direct, we're kind of operating under the assumption at the moment that Nintendo was majorly delayed as a result of the pandemic, and especially because Japan themselves were very severely locked down. Sources have mentioned that Nintendo's plans for the Mario Anniversary were delayed by about 6 months, which is why some of the festivities actually stretch into 2021, since they're kind of making up for lost time. In a world without the pandemic, Nintendo probably would have dropped some of that Mario Anniversary stuff much earlier in the year, and it actually would have ended in 2020 around December, but as it stands, they were delayed, and that's why you see it stretching into March 2021. And I don't think it's too crazy to say that affected more than Nintendo's Mario plans, but their plans overall, and Smash would absolutely be included in that. Think about how long we went in 2020 without a Nintendo Direct and without any news at all about games in general. It became such a big meme for there to be no Nintendo Directs or a random indie Direct that didn't really have anything that people wanted. We had nothing. Nintendo didn't even have an E3 related Direct, and yes, while E3 was canceled this year as a result of the pandemic, many companies at the very least threw together an online presentation to show off a couple of things. It was certainly scaled back this year, but there wasn't nothing. But with Nintendo, who really kind of pioneered that type of online presentation format, didn't have anything to show off, which was really odd. They haven't done an actual in-person presentation at E3 for years, but they've always just scheduled the Direct around that time just to stay consistent with the industry, so it's really weird that we didn't have anything. So people have theorized, and I kind of agree with this, that all of the announcements that we got sort of shadow dropped at the second half of 2020 so far were really meant to be more focused around E3. But for whatever reason, they didn't show us anything and really didn't give us a lot of information to go off of. But whether it's because production of the actual games themselves was slowed down because of the lockdown, or because, they couldn't put together a presentation in a fluid way, or literal, making the cartridges. We don't know what the deal was. All we know is that they just didn't have anything ready to show off, or something significant enough that they felt should be showed off at E3. And all of that includes Steve's reveal for Smash. I still think it's kind of a theory, but I feel like it's the generally accepted theory that Steve was the fighter they were going to reveal at E3. And I mean, it would make sense. It's probably the biggest addition that we're going to have, not only for this fighter pass, but debatably the biggest addition for Smash overall. And so it would, of course, absolutely have its place at an E3 reveal. And compared to last year's E3 reveal, which was the reveal of Hero, which was huge for the Japanese audience, and Banjo-Kazooie, which was huge for the West, and then you look at the year before that where they revealed Smash Ultimate entirely, they really save big announcements for E3, especially when it comes to Smash. So Steve being the reveal for E3 just absolutely makes perfect sense in my mind. So all of that is to say that basically Nintendo got super delayed, and Steve was revealed months after he was meant to be. And now it seems like they're just playing catch up, whether it's because COVID is more under control in Japan, or because they're just better adjusted now to working from home and working online and being quarantined. Who knows, but it seems like they are picking things back up slowly but surely, with far less radio silence and of course some actual releases finally getting in our hands. So it could definitely make sense for the next Smash character to have initially been slated to drop around this Q4 2020 point, and Nintendo is going to try their best to pick things back up. We still have 4 characters remaining on this fighter pass, which would fit perfectly for a seasonal drop if they really want to push that 2021 sell-by date that they've been saying the Fighter Pass 2 is going to meet. So basically, each season or each quarter of the year, we're going to get a new character for 2021, have them all drop in their own, 3-month segment, and this may have been the timing that Nintendo initially planned. But then, of course, that leaves the question of, if they're going to reveal before 2020 is over, where are they going to do it? I actually kind of tweeted this idea out kind of vaguely. It was on the Twitter account that you guys should 100% be following, by the way. But I kind of just had a fleeting thought of maybe we're going to have a character reveal before the end of the year, and I just tweeted it out and didn't think anything of it. And a bunch of people said, oh, it's probably going to be revealed at the Game Awards. And I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I feel like I'm experiencing deja vu because we were all so certain that a Smash character was going to be revealed at last year's Game Awards, and I ended up sitting there for 5 hours waiting for a character that never showed up. Hell, they even brought Reggie on stage, and I was sure we were getting something when they brought him on, and nothing. Then it hit that end slate, and we were all just sitting there twiddling our fingers, trying not to be disappointed. So I'm not going to count on Smash to get a reveal at the Game Awards. I feel like the Joker reveal was definitely for the surprise factor, and Nintendo doesn't like to do things that people expect them to do. But will that stop me from streaming it? Absolutely not, because what if that character gets revealed at the Game Awards? I could live with myself if I didn't stream it or record it and then the character did get revealed, so that's not going to stop me. That's absolutely not stopping me. But anyway, I'm going to guess that Nintendo will probably follow the pattern that they've been following all year and just kind of drop a tweet saying, yo, check out the Sakurai live stream. It's on this date. It's at this time. It's going to be pretty cool. Actually, you know what's kind of crazy now that I'm thinking about it? Sakurai probably already filmed it. Like, aside from the character probably being mostly done right now, like there's probably a hard drive with it sitting there and it's like mostly finished, Sakurai probably filmed the showcase around the time he also filmed the Steve one, which is kind of crazy to think about. I mean, there's just like an MP4 file of Sakurai talking about Crash Bandicoot or Tracer or Dante, just casually. I've talked pretty extensively, even recently, about what characters I personally want in Smash, but overall, I'm pretty unpicky, if that makes any sense. I have characters I want, but most characters we get, if not all characters we get, I'm kind of just gonna be like, yo, that's pretty cool. All right, let's play them. Let's see how they are. They are cool in Smash. I've never been that disappointed. Even Byleth, who I would probably say I'm most disappointed by, still wasn't a disappointment because it was still a fun character to play as. Anytime someone points to an anniversary or an event or a clue that it might be a certain character based on a certain day or a game release anniversary or something like that, it's just never right. And so I'm not going to take any kind of wild stabs in the dark based on that. I mean, I can say who I want, but based on anything, I feel like, okay, it was Dante's anniversary, and he's just not going to be revealed because Nintendo is on their schedule, not our schedule. So I'm going to leave that to you guys. What do you guys think about the next character, whether it's someone you want or someone you suspect based on, I don't know, an event or an anniversary or something? Let me know down in the comments, of course. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. I kind of wanted to just regurgitate all of this into a video before the next reveal actually gets announced, and then it's too late for me to talk about this stuff. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and please remember to be good to one another.